Welcome back to another Sculpt Session. I'm your host Sash, and I am here with my friend Bree, and we are going to be talking today about her. And pretty much, Bree, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Oh gosh, I'm just a 27-year-old girl. If I ever explain myself to someone, I'm just an average simple girl.
Average simple girl? I think the frick not.
I know a lot of people tell me that. For my career, I'm a cop. I am in law enforcement. I've been in law enforcement for 6 years now, I would say. You don't need to know what department, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll keep that off the radar.
I'm an athlete in bodybuilding. It's something that I'm super passionate about. It's fairly new to me, so I'm not a pro. I'm just a girl that loves the grind. I have a baking business. I started almost 2 years ago, I would say.
That's right.
I'm
Bree bakes.
Well, grab them by the goods.
But
I do the Bree bakes as my handle, but I'm a woman of Christ, and I got a dog. His name's Benny, and his Boston Terrier, and I'm just a simple girl, dude. I love to eat.
I'm just a simple girl, but I'm
I love to eat. I love the beach. I love sports. I love just being in the gym and just being around my girls, and I have a very blessed life, and I'm happy to be here.
Yay! Oh my God, no, we love you. I love you. Everyone loves you already. If you love Bree, comment below. Love Bree. But I know you mentioned that you've been in the law enforcement now for 6 years. Mm-hmm. So is this something that you knew you wanted to do as soon as you got out of school, or is this just something that you were like, you know what, there was an opportunity came up, or how did you end up in the law enforcement?
So I have to give my mom credit for this because she worked in the federal government.
Okay.
So I grew up, like, take your child to work day was one of my favorite things because I was like, I get to play with guns. Like, she was an air marshal, so they had like a plane simulator, and I would go in and be like, this is what I want to do. Like, I want to protect people. I want to be, and I would see my mom, and like all these men would respect her. So I grew up seeing like men respect my mom in a male-dominated field. So I was like, yeah. So, and she's like a little thing. Like, I'm 5'8", I'm pretty big, and she's like 5'3", and like these men were like, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. And I'm like, I need this. Like, this is what I want. So I graduated college, and my father passed away when I was in college, and I needed something. I was, 20 when I graduated?
Probably like 2020.
I graduated a year early.
Okay.
So, and then COVID happened, and at that point I was like, I need field experience. I knew I either wanted to go into, like, straight into law school, or I wanted to be an officer in the military. I wanted to do something regarding criminal justice.
Okay.
Or national security, or law. I loved it. I love the grind of learning and being able to apply what you've learned, especially law, into your work and into protecting people, and into not protecting people but property and like our values. So I applied to the police department that I'm at now. It was like the first one that I applied to. I didn't apply to anything else. And they like hired me in like 2 months, and I was like, me? And I'm like a 20-year-old girl. And I'm just like this 20-year-old girl, and they're like, can you do push-ups? And I'm like, yeah, I can do push-ups. They're like, can you do pull-ups? And I was like, no, but I can learn. Like,
I'll figure out how to do a freaking pull-up, all right?
They're like, are you gonna be, and like they really tested me, and I'm so grateful for that experience, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am today. And like, you really have to dig deep, because these men, it was an old culture of, we want you to quit. And I'm
yeah.
Oh, you want me to quit? You want me to quit?
Watch
right.
this.
I'm like, I ain't no quitting me. Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. And I know that you do additional things in the police department besides just like your regular shift and schedule. Yeah. I know that there are certain like woman trainings or some sort that you were doing, like some special tactical training. You're a field training officer. So like, what inspired you to take it to the next level in that aspect of not just being like, oh yeah, I go in for my shift, work my 4 days, peace out. Like, what made you wanna go after more and do more?
Unfortunately, because it's such a male-dominated field, us women, we feel like we have to do more than we need to do.
Like, prove yourself in a sense?
Yes. And I was like, you know what? Like, watch me. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And I'm a part of. Oh God, I think it's easier to name what I'm not a part of. So I'm a public information officer. So I speak to the news. I email them. I basically am like the face of the police department when it comes to social media, or if we need to release some type of news outlet or press conference or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a field training officer, but I'm in the reserve program now. I just started at the police academy. I'm an adjunct at the police academy, so I teach defensive tactics there, and I soon will be teaching.
Which is so badass. Like imagine like walking in as a rookie and like you just see this like blonde girl, beautiful green eyes, so pretty girl, and it's like she's about to teach me, and it's like, hold up, buddy, like she will humble you so freaking quick just because of I know your work ethic. Like I know you.
Yes, and I teach. I'm also an instructor for a women's defensive like survival tactics course.
Badass.
And the old chief of Fort Lauderdale here teaches it, and I'm the first woman that's going to be part of the teaching program, which is really cool because I'm honored and it's a privilege to do something like that. Because I took the class and she asked me after taking the class if I wanted to jump in and be an instructor, and I was like,
yes, like, you have a little bit less self-doubt in yourself.
I know that's something I deal with, and I'm like, that's something that I deal with, and I still am like, you know what? Yes, you. Like you are enough. You are strong, and you are capable.
Exactly what we're learning here is that you are capable.
Yeah, and that's something that it's an everyday thing. I'm gonna just continue to be learning that. That just comes with self-love, but
yeah.
And let's see, hostage negotiation team.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I'm like, why are you putting me in there? Honor Guard, which is probably the coolest unit that we have. I'm blessed to be part of that. It's such a privilege to be able to not only, how do I put this? It's a privilege to serve someone else who has served and is doing what I have been doing. To put yourself in that perspective, I just have goosebumps talking about this.
I see it.
Yeah, so to do something for someone else who has done exactly what I've done and has served either this country or like this community or like anything in that regards, like it's such an amazing feeling to like just give back, and your feet are bleeding and you're sweating and whatever, but you're there to honor them and you're honoring the flag, and it's such a cool experience. Like I nerd out when it comes to something like that.
Not to mention the hats are pretty freaking cool too.
Yes,
the hats and the horses.
Yes, we have the cowboy hat, but those things are hot because
I'm sure
they're thick.
I'm sure
they're thick. There's a few other things. I'm part of the Explorers program. I do teach a lot. And, I'm very blessed and I'm very grateful that I've had the career that I've had only in 6 years, and especially being a female.
That's really freaking badass to have
They have given me a lot of opportunity to grow, but I'm still on the road, and I'll probably be on the road for a little while, but it's okay.
Yeah, which I mean, you learn a lot on the road also, like how to deal with people, communicating with people. You see all different walks of life. You work as a team with other, officers. I mean, I'm familiar with this to a certain extent because my fiance is a cop, as you know. But with being a part of the law enforcement, how do you feel like this kind of like grind that you have? Well, better question, do you feel like this like grind to like, let me prove it to you, I'm gonna prove it to you, do you feel like that has given you a little bit of a boost when it comes to bodybuilding?
Oh, 100%.
And wait, let me roll it back. Good answer. I had a feeling you would say that, but how long have you been bodybuilding for? Like competitively, or even like just had the idea of competing? Where did it come from? Give us a little bit now about the bodybuilding, because I know that you've been doing bodybuilding at the same time as you're obviously working your job, right?
Yes.
So how did bodybuilding come to be? What pushed you towards it, and like where did this I mean, the passion is just inside of you, so I feel like anything that you would be doing, you would have this kind of passion and excitement and fire towards, but like, how did it become bodybuilding?
So,
competitive bodybuilding.
Yes. I've been working out and I've been playing sports my whole life. I grew up playing at least 3 sports at a time. My parents were very busy with my brother, who played a bunch of sports as well, and then went off to play and got a full ride for college. And me, I tried, but it's hard as a female, and I played so many that I didn't put my heart into just one. So I ended up just going to college, and then I played intramural volleyball, and then that's when I really, really, really got involved with the gym, and like weightlifting was in college.
Okay.
That's when my dad was very sick, and so I saw my dad was a 6'3" man, played college football, the biggest, like the strongest man, obviously, that I knew. I looked at him like he was a superhero. So when he got sick, he had Lou Gehrig's disease, and I don't know if you guys know anything about ALS. It's a motor neuropathy disease that will, your synapses in your brain, they're sending signals, but your neuron on the other side is not catching anything. So your brain is fully aware of everything that's going on, but your muscles, if they're not being used, they're going to disappear. Yeah. So he lost his muscle. He couldn't even button his shirt. It got to the point where he was in a wheelchair. It took him about 2.5 years to get into that spot because he's so stubborn. He's like, the second I sit my ass in that seat, I'm gonna be stuck. Yeah. So that's when in college he was into that transition point where it got so bad, and I saw this really big, strong man turn into basically, and I hate to say it, like a vegetable. And it's tough, and that's what really gave me the spark to be like, okay, if he can't move and he can't do this, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna have him watch me do it, and I'm gonna do it 12 times better than my brother, because we were so competitive.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I'm like, oh, if he's strong, watch me how strong I am. And it turned into not only being physically strong, but being mentally strong, because not only did he rely on me, my mom relied on me for a lot of mental support. And you know, you're 18 years old, like he got sick when I was 14, and that's just when I became like a different person, and I'm very blessed to be that person that I am today. Yeah, it took a lot of years and there was a lot of trauma behind it, but that's what really brought me into the gym, because I was like, I need an outlet. Like I could have easily turned into drugs, to partying, to alcohol, to sex, to anything, you know? And
any quick dopamine outlets.
Or food.
Or food. Yeah. Yeah.
And God brought me into the gym, and he really showed me like the passion that I had no idea about, you know? And it was very humbling. It takes about a year, at least a year. Oh my God, it humbled me. And you know, that's where it started. And I didn't know about bodybuilding until maybe 3 years ago, when I was like, you know what, like maybe I could stand on stage. Maybe,
like that competitive part of you came out again and was like, I need to do better.
Yes. And I'm super competitive in the gym, because I not only feel God with me no matter where I go, but I feel my dad with me when I'm in the gym. Like I know he's with me, but I feel him in there with me, because I know he's proud of me, because I am the strongest person in there.
Yeah.
Like,
no yes, you are. You're a fucking beast.
Yes, I got that strength from him, and my brother and I both have that strength, but that's where it really drives me, is because I feel him with me, and like that's my why. That is my purpose.
Yeah.
And I don't do this, and I don't know how he would feel about me being in a bikini
on stage
in front of random men being judged. But
I'm sure he would be extremely proud knowing the reason why you're doing it.
Yeah, but he is my why, and he is, I would like to say, the reason why I'm into bodybuilding is because he brought me into the gym. Him and God really brought me into the gym, and you know, I'm just so grateful for the experience and for everything I've learned. Like you can learn a lot of yourself through just like physical fitness.
Yeah.
And through nutrition and discipline. And
do you think there might have been, which first of all, thank you so much for sharing that. I know that it's not the easiest topic to share about, and I want to give you a hug. off the record, but on the record. Do you think that maybe even like subconsciously, like without fully realizing, when you saw that happening to your dad, you were kind of just like, nope, I'm taking control over my body. Like, I'm not gonna, granted, this is not something that we could control. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not a chosen thing, but like, I feel like there are two types of people. There are people who have something really traumatic happen and they're kind of just like, well, hands up, like this is just what it is. Something terrible is gonna happen to everyone, or it's like, but then there's the other group of people that it's when they see something like that happen, they're like, no, now I have more reason to take care of myself. If I could do everything under the sun to prevent diseases, sicknesses, my body giving up on me, like I will do everything possible in order, like at the end of the day, it's in God's hands what happens, yes. But like what you do here is up to you. So like, do you feel like there was an aspect when that was happening where you were like, nope, I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to take care of myself and of my body? And
yeah, with the disease, there's something, it's weird with everyone. He didn't want to eat, obviously, with the amount of pain medicine he was on, and then I put myself in his shoes and I didn't eat. So I was like, if he's not eating, I'm not eating. I was the skinniest I've ever been. This was before like I went into the gym. This is what really propelled me to be like, okay, I need to take care of myself, because now my mom is leaning on me, and it's not just him leaning on me, it's another human being. And she raised me, so the only thing I can do is I'm gonna protect her and I'm gonna be there for her. And technically as a child, you're serving your parent, you know, and the amount of respect I have for my mom to take care of a man, to do that is insane. But it really pushed me to not only better myself, because I have a man in heaven who's watching my every step, and so like
helping and
yes,
being like, there for you, helping you.
Yes, he's the guardian angel for sure. But this man was so strict with me, I don't think you guys understand. He's definitely up there, and every single step I make, he's watching me. So I'm like, I need to make this man proud.
Yeah.
And it really propelled me, and it really pushed me to not only be better as a woman of Christ, because a lot of people would lose their faith after something like this. Yeah. And if anything, it made me believe God more, because I want to see my dad one day, so I'm gonna go to heaven. Like I'm gonna see him again, okay? Like I miss him, okay? And whatever form that is, if it's my bodybuilding form right now, or if it's another type of form, I'm gonna see him, and I want him to be proud. Yeah. So it's not just, yes, that's my why, but like it just shows that anyone can do it. I was just a 19-year-old girl that lost like her parent, and then had to take care of
another parent, and take care of yourself and create someone out of yourself, and
start a career at 20 and figure out, okay, how are we gonna do this?
Just figure it out.
Yeah,
literally just figure it out. Like you got thrown into the ocean, into the middle of the ocean with no life jacket, and it was literally like sink or swim. Like I don't care if you don't know how to swim, you're gonna learn.
That's fight or flight right there.
Yeah.
And you're gonna just continue to go, and you're not gonna know the answers. Yeah. And you just use that little bit of fuel you have under your ass, and you light it, and you keep going. Yeah. You know, you can't give up, because regardless if you have a guardian angel out there or not, like we're out here rooting for you. And it's not just,
yes, we are.
Yeah, it's not just whether you go through a traumatic experience, but like everyone goes through something. Yeah. And it's so important that you just continue to just push.
And continue and root for yourself.
Yes.
Root for yourself. Like remember that at the end of the day, you are the only person that can change your life. You are the only person that can determine where your life goes. Like you said, you could have very easily resorted to drugs and to drinking and to partying and to, you know, woe is me and boo-hoo me. And I'm sure that in the phases of healing, like there were moments where like you questioned why this happened, and you questioned why you have certain challenges. And I'm sure that even transitioning it into a little bit of a lighter topic with like bodybuilding, when you have really hard days during your trainings, or in your reverse right now that I know you're in, or what hard workout, hard cardio session, didn't get the placing you wanted, whatever the case is, like it's okay and it's normal as a human to feel that like, oh, like that disappointment, or that like, damn, I could have done better, or like, why the fuck did this happen? Like, you know, it's normal, but what's not normal is to make that into your reality and to not do something about it when you are the only person that can do something about it. And I truly believe, and I told you this before, like, you are going to thrive in whatever it is that you decide to do, specifically in bodybuilding, just because I know your shape. I know your shape, I know what you look like, I know how hard you train, I know how hard you take care of yourself. So like, just having this kind of mentality, like, it doesn't matter if you've been in the sport for 3 years or for 13 years, like, knowing that there's an extra push in you, that there's that extra fire in you, that there's something more that you could do, is what's going to keep you going forward and like just being better than you were the day before. And I think that the most inspiring, well, part of your story, which is every part of your story, but is the fact that you wear so many hats. And in every single one of those hats, you put all that you got. And it's like, you can take a look at, you know, compare to someone else who like, oh, maybe they don't work such a demanding job, or they don't do so many things. And they're also not in their fitness journey, but then they're, you know, so upset about how they look and how they feel. And I feel like when you are, in a sense, almost forced to grow up sooner than you planned to, wanted to, and are just put into such uncomfortable positions, it forces growth out of you to where, yeah, you're at the ripe age of 27, but look at everything that you've accomplished in your 27 years, and like, you are killing it in bodybuilding, even though 3 years is technically like barely scratching the surface. I mean, I've been in it for 5 years, and I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. So it's like, that is so inspiring to see how many hats you wear, how many things you do, and just continuing to want to be better and continuing to want to do more. So I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. And it's really inspiring because as a coach, you know, and I'm sure you could relate, as someone who speaks to a lot of different people, you hear some people's stories sometimes, and it's not to say that one person's life is harder than another's. Everyone's life is hard. Everyone, like you said, goes through something traumatic, whether it's the loss of a parent, having a strange relationship with parents, not losing jobs, like, I don't know, having to restart your life at 30, like, whatever. Everyone goes through something very difficult, and I truly believe that it is how you pull yourself out of it, and being able to pull yourself out of it, which does take a lot of mental strength, but a lot of that mental strength can and will be built through physical strength as well.
Yes. You will find yourself spiritually, physically, mentally in the gym.
Yeah.
That it's so, if I don't work out, I'm like,
and you're spazzing.
I'm like
spazzing a little bit.
I'm like, I need it for me,
yeah.
You know? And it's so amazing, like, how it can heal you, and it heals me a little bit, like, every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, yes.
Even when you don't want to. Even when you don't want to. Like,
those are the days.
Those are the
like,
days. The dig days.
Like, days, like, every other day. I'm like,
ditto.
I'm sore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really sore. Like, I'm like, my coach, I'm like, how do I do this if I'm, like, this sore? Like, how am I supposed to do this again? I'm sore from 2 days ago.
Put your hard band hat on.
And he's like, hope and pray. And I was like,
hope and pray.
He's like, have a little faith. And I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just such a humbling experience, and I'm just so grateful that I've been able to, like, grow as a person and as a woman in the gym.
Yeah.
And I've only done 2 shows ever, and
which is crazy. Like, I feel like every time I mean, I still have, obviously, you're posting pictures on my phone because I've posed you. So subtle drop in there.
Yes.
But anytime I see your pictures, I'm like, oh my God, like I told you, you have a pro mentality, and you have a pro physique, but most importantly, you have a pro mentality. And that is what's going to be the absolute driving force for, like I said, anything that you decide to do in life, is having that kind of, like, never quit, could always do better, proud but not satisfied, will continue testing myself, will continue pushing myself. Like, that is such an incredible mindset to have, and not letting any of the difficult times, like, yes, we heal through them, yes, we work from them, yes, we pray on them, and we become stronger people out of it. Like, that, I feel like that is like the overarching theme of this podcast is just every single thing that you go through is not happening to you, it is happening for you, and it's only strengthening.
I love that.
Yeah, right? It's good. But I mean, because if you look at everything like, oh, this is happening to me, it's like that immediately just, even saying that out loud puts you in a very victim mentality of like, it's happening to me, like, oh, boo-hoo, poor me, versus it's happening for me. It's like, what's the bigger picture here?
Yes.
What's the bigger picture in this happening?
What am I going to learn from this?
What am I going to learn? How is this going to make me a better person? Because absolutely every single experience that you go through, you can very quickly make the decision to make that experience make you a better person. The same way that you can make you a worse person. And that is only up to you to decide.
Yes, that's very true. Very true. But to go back to the pro mentality, I'm not in this sport to become a pro. Like, yes, that's a lot of our goals, but I don't do it for the pro card. I do it because I love it.
Yeah, you love the journey.
Yes, and girls come into this sport and they're just like, everyone's like, what's your goal? Like, what's your goal? And they say pro card, and I'm like, I just want to do better than last season.
Yeah.
I just
like, I want to do better than yesterday.
Like, yes.
I want to do better than yesterday.
I want to grow.
Yeah.
Like, not only physically, like, yes, grow my glutes, please.
My glutes, we can always use some
yes,
more.
always.
More glutes, more shoulders, please.
Yes. I want to grow, and this last prep has really showed me the woman that I could be.
Yeah.
And, like, people are always like, I don't know how you do all of it. Like, my coworkers think I'm psychotic because I get out of roll call in uniform and go straight into the gym at 6 a.m. and I'm doing faster cardio for 40 to 50 minutes, like, in uniform, and I'm getting it done because why? Like, I have to. Like, and I don't have to.
You don't negotiate with yourself.
I have the opportunity to do it. Like,
you have working legs.
Yes.
You have working limbs.
Yeah.
You have, your head is on your shoulders, your heart is beating, you woke up this morning, why the hell wouldn't you?
I have the opportunity, and I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed to have a working body.
Yeah.
And yes, it does suck, and like, no one wants to do the fast
the hard
cardio.
things,
No.
And the leg day every other day, like, yeah, my ass actually hurts right now. I kind of can't wait to get up and stretch my legs out.
Yeah.
Like,
and it brings me to the point where if I can do it, like, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a busy bee. Like, everyone knows. Like, Bree's always doing something. Like, I'm either sleeping or I'm
doing something.
Or I'm doing 100 different things.
Yeah.
And the majority of the time it's in the kitchen. But that's just bodybuilding. That's just it.
Yeah.
And you love the hate of it, and you just keep going. And I think people, especially young females in this sport, like, not saying I'm some, like, huge athlete or anything, but as a woman who has a full career and has her own business and continues to, you know, have friends, and I have my church life, and I have a life. Like, I'm a woman, okay?
Yeah.
And it's 2026. Like, we're out here and we're doing it. But I think it's so important to show that no matter what you go through, you can continue to do it and give it 1,000%. And your past doesn't make you who you are. You know, you learn something new every day, and if you're not learning every day, you're dying.
Yeah.
That's just basically how it is. But it's so important to just keep going, and it doesn't matter what you do, what your career is, like, anything. It doesn't even have to be in bodybuilding. Like, just do it and give it 100%. And in, like, 2 weeks, so in 21 days, something becomes a habit.
Yeah.
So in 3 weeks, if you just stay consistent with something for 3 weeks, watch how much changes.
It will just become your new norm.
Yes.
It will just become your new norm.
It's your routine.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And just live it day by day.
And you don't have to be some superhero or whatever. Just do it, and do it for yourself. Like, find your why and run with it, girl. Okay?
I love that. I love that. I was gonna ask you what's your final thoughts for the podcast, but I mean, what you just put out was, I don't think there's anything that can top what you just said, and I'm just so glad that we got to have this conversation. It was so nice having you here. I feel like we're already overdue for a part 2.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for
having me.
Of course. Thank you for sharing all of your gems and everything about you. Where can people find you? Like social media.
So I have Instagram. It's Bree_Sib, SIB. It's not my full last name. You don't need to know it.
It's okay. Yeah.
But yes, I am on social media. I don't have TikTok or anything like that, but it's just Instagram.
Okay, so they can find you on Instagram, and if they want to get some Grab 'em by the Goods, that has its own Instagram, if I'm not mistaken.
At Grab 'em by the Goods is my baking business. It's a high protein, there's no sugar, it's anti-inflammatory, it's all organic. I don't mess around with that stuff because as a bikini queen, our waist got to be small, so no inflammation, okay? But yeah, it's in my bio on my Instagram, so you can find it there. But yeah.
Oh, I love it. Well, if you loved hearing Bree and want to keep up with Bree, go follow her on her social medias. Thank you again for joining me here today and sharing everything that you shared.
Love you for having me. Love you, girl.
All right.
You're so sweet.
You're so cute. Okay. This is so good. All right.